Hey you guys, I'm going to show you my makeup application using just this blush and bronzer brush. And you can get this brush for $10 off if you get it with a tin of bronzer and whatever color bronzer that you want. So, and I can recommend the right color for you. But if you're just getting started, you can use this brush for everything. It can be just a one brush application if you want to. And I'll show you how. So I like to apply everything with the smaller end of the blush and bronzer brush because it's nice and soft, and I like the look of it. It's nice and even coverage and not too heavy. It's not too heavy. You could just apply your colors with your finger and then blend them in with the brush if you want to, but I like to use the brush. So all I do is just tap, 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 tap in my main highlight color. And then I begin to tap on my face in the areas where I need my main highlight. And see how it's taking down. And then I kind of rub the excess. It's taking down the redness right away. And I'm just applying a really light layer over my whole face, even up here at my eyelids, just because they have kind of that purpley tinge, and I'm just getting like a blank canvas. Nice even coverage. Yeah, any red spots that you see. You don't need a lot because you're gonna add a highlight color in just a second. So probably this would be enough actually. I see a little bit up here that I could do a little more. Blend it in. You're gonna add your highlight color and your and then I just pull it down my neck too. But most of these areas you're adding contour and highlight, so you don't really need much. And I use the fluffy end to just blend it in. Okay. All right. Then, like I said, you can apply these things with, so my highlight color, which is a little bit lighter than my main color, I'll just apply it with my finger. Oh, you know what? Usually pull it down your nose and pull it up here. Usually I actually start with my contour, so I'm gonna show you that first. Contour color, you can use bronzer on these areas where you do contour, but contour color is better than bronzer because it's more of a cool, like, shadow look. Sorry, I have a frog in my throat. It's more of a shadow looking color. It's not a warm, like, tan color. And it should be close to the tone of your, the darker tones in your hair. Put some under your jawline, wherever there's natural shadows on your face. I'm so sorry, you guys. Hopefully I can edit those out. Here, like so. Applying with my finger doesn't get it as even coverage, but just a little bit under your hairline because you're going to blend it up into your hairline. Okay, so you see how I this makes my nose look thinner. Wherever you want your nose to look a little thinner, put that alongside the sides of your nose, even down on the bottom of your nose. Again, this is a shadow look. So because I have my highlight down the middle, now you see a nice straight line. Okay, the rest of my highlight, I already put it down the middle of my nose and up on my forehead, a few little lines. I put it into the corner of my eye, and I pull it down alongside that contour line. Just like this. And then I'm going to put a little bit in the outer corner of my eye, wherever, like with mature skin, as your little bit of lines and things like that. And then for me, I like to make a little triangle under my eye, and I'm gonna blend this in, okay? And try to go upwards with it, because pulling your skin downward is going to create more wrinkles and things like that. But you want it to look like a lifted look, so you pull upward. Okay, I just put a little bit of that light. It makes your eyes look more wide open. And then a little dot of it on your chin, because it's where the light hits your face naturally. You're making it a little bit lighter in the center of your face, kind of like basically like a triangle. This area of your face looking like a triangle, kind of. And you know what I sometimes do too, is add a teeny bit of contour in between here where there's a shadow. It makes it, see how it like suddenly makes my lips look more defined. And under here, it makes my lips look bigger as well, okay? Now, going in with this brush again. Oh, I forgot the most important part of contour is up here by the top of your ear, and then a line of contour right on top of your, what do you call it, cheekbone, and just barely under it, okay? So I'm gonna do that on this, the same thing on the other side. A line right on, like barely under, and not all the way down, just like halfway, okay? Halfway. This is giving you a shadow look, and it's defining, see when you look at my face, it's defining my cheekbones already. Oh, it looks kind of weird, but I'm going to start, actually, I think I'll add my bronzer so I can show you what I do with that. And then, oh, let me see what I'm gonna do. No, I'm gonna do this first. I'm gonna start with the highlight colors and just blend it. You see how I just tap it? I don't really drag it across my skin. I'm just tapping it gently and blending it in. You can pinch the end of it to make it smaller, to get right there in the corner of your eye, so that you are blending all of it. This hair wants to just keep getting in my way. And so you see the contour on the side of my nose, and I went up to my eyebrow even with that. I didn't get rid of the whole line, I just blended it in with the light color next to it. Okay, now I'm gonna start to blend this up too into my hairline. But I am gonna add some bronzer here as well, so let me just show you that, because, and then this along my jawline. Again, it's defining my jawline. I have a pretty well-defined jawline already, but sometimes if you feel like your jawline is not as defined, the contour can really give you nice defined jawline and shadow. Pulling it down onto your neck so that your neck is the same color as your face. And then bronzer. I'm using Bella bronzer today, and I just tapped it like 3 times only. And here's how much. And then just go up in a kind of a C all the way where your contour was. Now, right here where I have contour, I'm pulling it upward into the bronzer just to blend it together. See how the bronzer is much warmer of a color, much more of a tan color. I'll do this side. Up in a C. If it's too dark in any area, you can blend it with that fluffy end, and it's really, it blends it really well so that you can't see a line at all. So again, I'm blending the contour color up into the bronzer color. Okay, so I could actually stop here and be good. This face is like so much nicer than, and just really, really natural. It does not look made up at all. It looks very just like skin, but healthy and kind of glowy, you know. Last thing that I do is well, let me just add a little bit of blush first. And the reason I put some of my main and highlight foundation on my eyes too and blended it in is because I am making a blank canvas for my eye color as well. And I probably won't show you eye color right now, but maybe I'll put just a quick little bit on my lids, but it's going to help my eyeshadow set and stay all day. Today I'm just going to use a little bit of Royal, which is a glossy color, but it's a really nice, like when you put it on, it's gonna, and I very lightly dab it on. I put my brush into it maybe 3 times, and I very lightly dab it onto the top, right on top of the bronzer, but the top of my cheekbones, okay? And so I'm just gonna pull, and this one, instead, like the contour, I pulled upward into the bronzer. This one, I'm pulling downward into the bronzer because it's on the top. See what I'm saying? So it's just giving you a very natural, flushed color. That royal color is really beautiful, and it's not very dark. It looks dark in the tin. Let me just show it to you. This color, it looks like it's gonna be dark or bright, but because it's a gloss, it's a very translucent, okay? And you see how if I feel like it's too bright in any area, I'm just blending with the fluffy end, okay? And now, finish it all with Vanilla Dust setting powder, which is a translucent powder. It's not going to add any color to your face. It's not going to take any makeup off your face. But I'm actually out of Vanilla Dust, so I'm using a different translucent powder today, but it will do the same thing, so I can just show you. I want to set my makeup for the day, and I don't want it to look shiny or anything like that, and I want to also set my eyelids so that when I put my eye makeup on, it's going to last all day, okay? So I'm going to start in the middle of my face where I put my highlight color, and I'm just dabbing on and upward. And then I'll just use the extra to start going outward to the rest of my face. Now, just because I'm taking, I put more, like, I should have put more bronzer on my neck to give that more of a glowy look, but in the middle of your face where you have all the lightest color, you start there. And then my eyes, like I told you. And then just a little bit, because this is going to give you an airbrush look, just a little bit over your contour and everything. Okay, and then I'm going to finish with a little more of that Royal Gloss, and you can just apply it with your finger. See on my lips how it's glossy and smooth. And again, it's just a really natural color. Okay, so this makeup literally takes me 5 minutes, but because I'm explaining every step to you, this video is longer. I told you I was gonna put a little bit of eye makeup on. And again, you guys, you can apply this with your finger if you want to. So you don't need a ton of brushes. You really don't, at least at first. I love all my brushes and I do use all of them. But you can just use your finger for some of these small, areas if you want to. Okay, so I'm just gonna put like this goldish color. It's a really pretty neutral. It's called Riviera. Let me show it right there. I'm just gonna put it on with my finger. Hard to go the other direction. Okay, it just gives you a really nice shimmery base color, and if you don't wear makeup a lot, it dresses you up, but it doesn't add a ton of like bold color. It still looks really simple and natural. I like to add a little lighter color. This one's called Aries. I add that in the corner of my eye. See how when I add that, it instantly opens up my eyes and brightens them. All right, so that's it. If you guys have any questions using just the blush and bronzer brush, let me know. And your fingers. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will also give you the link to shop all of my makeup. Actually, I'll give you the link to take my quiz so that you can find out which colors are best for you. All right, thanks guys.